going to do this video to show you a little bit about how to decorate a Christmas tree. I do a gazillion of them at our store, so I thought that I'd give you a few of the pointers that I use when I'm doing the trees at the CommonFolk. So the first thing you want to do is decide the front of your tree. I usually divide my tree into 4 sections and figure out which side is going to get the most visibility. In our house we have a walkway, so it's this front section here is the front, and then we'll do 2 sides here and then the back. So that way you can put your best ornaments and kind of position your garland so that it faces where you're going to see it the most. The next thing you want to do is you want to get your lights on, and I have put some of the lights on already because I thought for the sake of this video it would be very tedious to watch me do that. But my husband's trick was to get the icicle lights with the dark cord, and you can put the icicle light inside the tree and pull out each branch, and you can get a lot more lights on the tree that way and a lot faster. That way you don't have to mess around with it. My other trick is with lights is I like to mix the lights and use different bulbs. So this is a C7 bulb, which is the smaller bulb, this bottom, and you can use them in these round bulbs, which I really like. Or we also have them, they come in the little white porcelain C7, you can get them at Ace or any of the hardware stores. And I think if you mix those in with your icicle lights and your tiny lights, it makes a much more interesting tree. The other thing is don't turn your lights on until you're all done decorating, because if your tree looks good without lights, it'll be spectacular once you plug the lights in. So as much as you'd like to, I know you need to test them, but try not to turn the lights on until you're all done. Okay, so the next thing I do, I'm into this flocking right now. So I already did a lot of the flocking ahead of time, because again, it's not very interesting to watch. But the flocking is $4.99. I got it at Ace, and it's called Snowblower. I do recommend wearing a facial mask when you're using this, because there is a lot of mist and stuff. Actually, you should probably do it outside, but of course I don't do anything outside. So anyway, I put on my little mask. It's very attractive, huh? And you start spraying. And I cover up the light, the cords on the lights, and it doesn't hurt the lights because we've done this in our store and had them up for seasons and it was fine. And you just spray this stuff on. Okay. Alright, I finished the flocking, and I put on the garland. And the thing you want to remember with the garland is that it needs to be wired in. And you want to hang your garland just like as if it were a necklace. So see how it's draped here? And where you have one that goes this way, you want to maybe hang the other one opposite, so that you've got them hanging really nicely, and they hang like jewelry almost. Some of the garland is really heavy, and I kind of stay away from those, and that's why I really like this one. We sell this in our store, and it's $5.99. It's really super light and easy to work with, and it hangs really nice. So once you have your garland up, the next step is to add some florals, and this is something that I think makes the tree really special. And I have these stems that you can kind of pick up around throughout the year and decide what you like. These are silver dollars, and you can use anything really. You could use amaryllis, you could use baby's breath, whatever you like. And I just stick them in the tree wherever I feel like it, and they can stick out a little bit beyond the shape of the tree, and it makes the tree more interesting. I also have this silver branch that I thought would be nice just to stick in here somewhere. I probably should have done that before I flocked, but let's see, we'll just stick it right in the middle. next is the topper, and I usually do something unusual for the topper. I like to think of something to put on it. So this year I thought I would put on these live poinsettias. So I just took them out of the box. I left them in their little tubs, and I'm just going to set them right on top. I use 3. I always like to use odd numbers. It's kind of hard to see, but I just set them right in here. I made it like a triangle. So we're going to start with our large ornaments first. So you always want to add big ornaments, and you want to tuck them further into the tree to start with. So I'll go ahead and add my big ornaments, and I try and push them back in, and it gives your tree some dimension. So I'll go do that. Okay, so I tucked the large ornament back in as close to the stem as I could. And now I'm going to go ahead and add my medium-sized ornaments. So we'll go ahead and add those. And I like to wire them on, just in case, to keep them safe. So we go ahead and I'll put a bunch of those on. Okay, I've added all my medium-sized ornaments on here. And now I have the special box, the family ornaments. This is where having a front and 2 sides and a back are very important. So these do make the tree special. I'll show you some of my favorites. The little handprints and another handprint. Wreath made out of jigsaw puzzles. Sam made in a tube or ball. So Grandma Sachs made these. So these are all very important parts of the tree. So we decide where we're going to put them. So I am going to put the box of special ornaments on the tree. That'll take a minute, and then I'll come right back. Okay, I added all the family special ornaments, and now I'm going to add the teeny tiny ones. I like the teeny tiny ones to go on the very tips of the ends of the branches, and it's nice if you can get some movement off of them. So you tie them on there, or just put them on so that they hang really nicely. Oops. Then I add a few clip-ons. I like the little clip-on birds because they fill in above the branch. And I have these ostrich feathers that I pulled out of an old floral arrangement because I thought they were pretty. And I always like to put unusual things in my trees, so just stick them wherever. Stick it up there, and then I'm going to add a bird right here. Heavy. There we go. Now for the fun part. Let's see, where's my brush? There we go. So I like to add fresh flowers to the tree. And this isn't your everyday tree, but if you're having a special occasion, a dinner party or something, and you want the tree to look extra fantastic, these are called water tubes. And I just got these at QFC. She charged me $1.99 for 11. And they have a little thing on top. And it's like what a straw would go through. And they're filled with water. And you can insert pieces of flowers in there. So I did a whole bunch ahead of time. So this is the poinsettia. It's a little poinsettia branch. And I just put it right inside the tube. And a poinsettia will last about 3 to 4 weeks like this. So that'll last your whole season. This is a little lily, and this should last about a week and a half to 2 weeks, not quite as long as the poinsettias. Then we have the Ostomeria. This will last 3 weeks, so this is a good one to use and it's inexpensive. So I have a couple Ostomerias. The mum will also last about 3 weeks. So you can just take these with their little water tubes and slide it right on into the tree, and it'll look gorgeous. There you have it. It's all done. Isn't that pretty? I especially like the lily in the tree. That's gorgeous. Okay, see you later. Bye.